generasi multimedia teguh mendukung harapan agung negara, penyahu seruan wawasan negara, unggul di mata dunia. Langkah seiring mengejar cita di hari muka, kan terus maju bersama menuju cahaya ketulusan jiwa, semangat berusaha, unggul di mata dunia. Ke puncak menara dituju, keunggulan cita yang luhur, melangkah kita bersama, bersatu, bersinar permata negara, dikagumi serata dunia, selamanya akan gemilang di persada dunia multimedia. Langkah seiring mengejar cita di hari muka, kan terus maju bersama menuju cahaya ketulusan jiwa, semangat berusaha, unggul di mata dunia. Ke puncak menara dituju, keunggulan cita yang luhur, melangkah kita bersama, bersatu, bersinar permata negara, dikagumi serata dunia, selamanya dan gemilang di persada dunia multimedia, terunggu di mata dunia.
Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon. Welcome to this first series in the Sustainable Energy Awareness Poster and Video Challenge, where we'll be sharing with you the online workshop on how to make posters and video. This is part of the 4 episodes of this series in these online workshops, where we're going to share you how you can make posters, the tips and tricks of making posters. Also with it is the video making. So this is part of our Sustainable Energy Awareness Poster and Short Video Challenge, which is held in conjunction with SEDA's 10th anniversary, and this is co-organized between MMU and also SEDA Malaysia. So when we're gonna start now is we will start with we basically have 4 episodes all together, and today we would have 2 episodes back to back, and tomorrow we have another 2 episodes back to back. So we will have this starting at 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, where we will be sharing with you the poster making, and also at 4 o'clock we'll be sharing with you the video creation. In between all these two, we will also have our special guest invite from SEDA Malaysia, Encik Sheikh Muhammad Iqbal Muhammad Yusof, who is the Senior Assistant Director Strategic Communications from SEDA Malaysia, who will be sharing with us the content itself on sustainable energy. So without further ado, I invite Encik Sheikh Muhammad Iqbal Muhammad Yusof for the first sharing session on sustainable energy and you. Welcome, Encik Iqbal.
Thank you, Pak Natalia. Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good afternoon, everyone. Salam sejahtera. My name is Iqbal and I am from SEDA, Malaysia. And today, I'm very excited to share with all of you about sustainable energy. And first thing first, I would like to thank Multimedia University, MMU, for this opportunity to collaborate with SEDA Malaysia on this challenge. This is a huge milestone for SEDA Malaysia and MMU, and we are looking forward for it. Okay, let's start then. Next. Have you come across the term sustainable energy ataupun dalam bahasa Melayunya tenaga lestari, but you don't know really apa maksud dia, what does it mean? Pernah tak dengar pasal sustainable energy ataupun tenaga lestari tapi tak tahu apa maksud sustainable energy? Okay, next. Sustainable energy means energy that is produced from sources repeatedly without depleting and does not cause any damage to the environment. Okay, bermaksud energi tu yang kita pakai, okay, dia takkan depleted, dia takkan habis, dia boleh diperbaharui. Okay, next. Sumber tenaga ini tak habis dan tidak mencemarkan alam sekitar. Okay, next slide. Kita buat sedikit aktiviti, okay, brain teaser. After lunch, petang pula tu, why don't we do some activities? Alright, let's do some simple activity. Okay, from the maze, which path will lead to the LED bulb? Kita ada 3 option, A, B and C. Please put your answer in the comment section. Okay, please put your answer in the comment section. Come on, let's try. Cuba bagi jawapan. Put in the comment section apa jawapan dia, sama ada jawapan dia A, B ataupun C. Okay, can we go to the previous slide untuk orang tengok the maze? Previous slide. Okay, so tolong komen dalam comment section sama ada jawapan dia A, B ataupun C. Senang je ni, because you see kita ada 3 option A, B ataupun C. Jadi kita boleh tengok mana satu yang akan bawa kepada the LED bulb. Okay, come on, give your comment dekat the comment section. Alright, okay, next slide. Okay. Now, jawapan kepada maze tadi adalah jawapan dia adalah C. Alright. Now, kita pernah dengar tak tentang climate change, ya, iaitu perubahan iklim. Okay. Bahasa Melayu kita panggil perubahan iklim. Kita pernah dengar tak tentang climate change? So, climate change ni is something yang big and is happening. Okay. In the last few years, kita dah lalui bermacam-macam. Okay. Kita ada pernah kena banjir, okay, pernah kena jerebu, pernah kena kemarau dan hutan pun terbakar. Okay, next. Climate change means a change in the typical weather for a region, such as high and low temperatures and amount of rainfall over a long period of time. Okay, next. Okay, kalau kita tengok tadi ada satu contoh pencairan glasier di Alaska. Boleh nampak the difference between 1941 sampai 2004. Now, kalau kita tengok graf ni sebelah kiri, temperature dekat Malaysia. Now, kita wonder kenapa the temperature trend tu bernaik. Okay, nampak the temperature trend tu naik. And then it's not just Malaysia, dekat global trend pun sama. The temperature trend tu nampak naik. Bermaksud bila temperature tu naik, bermaksud kita makin panas, is getting warmer, yeah. And then trend ni bukan secara lokal Malaysia, it is also happening worldwide, yeah, secara worldwide, which is the trend is kita punya earth, our earth is getting warmer. Boleh nampak the sharp increase in the graph, okay. But then you wonder, kenapa kita punya bumi makin panas? You can see that the temperature makin naik. Then you wonder kenapa kita punya bumi makin panas. Okay, next slide. What happened actually? Okay, to find out what happened, kita boleh tengok some animation and some information from this video.
What is the greenhouse effect? Earth is a comfortable place for living things. It's just the right temperature for plants and animals, including humans, to thrive. Why is Earth so special? Well, one reason is the greenhouse effect. A greenhouse is a building with glass walls and a glass roof. The clear glass allows sunlight to shine into the greenhouse while also trapping the sun's heat inside. This is how a greenhouse keeps plants warm even at night and in the winter. The greenhouse effect keeps Earth warm in pretty much the same way. Earth isn't surrounded by glass, but it is surrounded by a jacket of gases called the atmosphere. In the daytime, the sun shines through the atmosphere, warming Earth's surface. After the sun goes down, Earth's surface cools. This releases heat back into the air. But some of that heat is trapped by the gases in the atmosphere. These heat-trapping gases are called greenhouse gases. Carbon dioxide, water vapor, and methane are all examples of greenhouse gases. Earth needs a balance of greenhouse gases to maintain just the right temperature for living things. But some human activities are changing Earth's natural greenhouse effect. For example, burning fossil fuels like coal and oil releases more carbon dioxide into our atmosphere. These extra greenhouse gases can cause the atmosphere to trap more and more heat, leading to a warmer Earth. NASA satellites are constantly measuring the gases in our atmosphere from space. They've observed increases in the amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases. The information from NASA satellites can help scientists figure out where greenhouse gases are coming from and how they are ending up in our atmosphere.
Alright, so from this video, kita nampak bumi ni ada satu lapisan dekat luar dia yang kita panggil atmosfera. Okay, dalam lapisan atmosfer ni kita ada certain gases, the greenhouse gases. Okay, dan this GHG, okay, dia trap heat. Okay, dia memberangkap haba, making the earth warm, panas. Yeah. Jadi, if you wonder, kalau GHG ni makin banyak, okay, kalau GHG ni makin banyak, bermaksud kita punya bumi, our earth is getting warmer. Okay, so kita nampak tadi from the graph, the increasing temperature, bumi makin panas, and because of GHG makin banyak, the concentration makin banyak. Then kita wonder, macam mana this GHG, yeah, the concentration jadi makin banyak. Okay, next slide. Salah satu sebab mengapa GHG makin banyak adalah pelepasan gas karbon dioksida, CO2. Okey, dan CO2 ni adalah salah satu daripada greenhouse gases yang menyebabkan kita punya bumi makin menjadi panas, warmer. Jadi kita wonder dekat mana datangnya CO2 ni? Well, actually this CO2 came from our daily activities. Okey, kalau kita tengok in this chart, dalam carta ni, ia menunjukkan industri-industri yang mengeluarkan CO2 dan yang paling besar adalah energi, okay, tenaga. Okay. Energi bermaksud energi ni termasuklah tenaga elektrik yang kita pakai di rumah, di rumah, yang mana ia menggunakan non-renewable resources, coal, oil and gas. Okay. Jadi bila kita dekat rumah, kita kena ingat bila kita pakai elektrik, we are emitting CO2. Contoh lain, Kalau kita naik kereta pun, we are releasing CO2 to the atmosphere. Okay, it came from our daily activities. Okay, next. So, what should we do? Next. So, it is time for us to shift from using the non-renewable resources to green resources. Next. So this is where sustainable energy comes in. Okay, we are here to address the issues regarding climate change and energy security. Inilah apa tu kepentingan tenaga lestari dalam kita punya address the climate change issue. In simple term, next, dalam simple terms, SE needs RE, renewable energy, and EE, energy efficiency, to reduce the impact of climate change to the environment. Okay, renewable energy ni kita dapat daripada sumber yang kita boleh replenish, kita boleh perbaharui. Manakala RE pula adalah kita pakai lesser energy untuk dapat the same output. Okay, so by now kita dah nampak what is climate change. Okay, kita dah nampak what is climate change, apa efek-efek dia terhadap bumi, why it happen, because of the GHG, greenhouse gases, and the source is one of the sources is CO2, gas carbon dioxide. Okay, and how to solve it is by using sustainable energy. Okay, then kita dah nampak the stories macam tu, then kita mungkin tanya, who will run this sustainable energy? Who will lead this sustainable energy? Right? Mesti ada someone ataupun one organisation to lead this sustainable energy agenda. Okay. Next. This is when SEDA come into the picture. Itulah fungsi SEDA Malaysia. Okay. So SEDA Malaysia is established to promote and carry out the sustainable energy agenda in Malaysia. We are established in 2011, now reporting to Kementerian Tenaga dan Sumber Asli. Dan kalau tengok kita punya logo pun is inspired by the environment. Okay, next. Tugas kita, antara tugas-tugas kita adalah to bring awareness about sustainable energy, tenaga lestari, dan juga to advise the ministry about kita punya sustainable energy agenda. Okay, next. SEDA Malaysia juga ada provide training for the industry, capacity building, to ensure that kita punya apa tu sustainable energy is drive through, dan juga membolehkan kita memberi kesedaran tentang sustainable energy, not just to the industry but also to the public. Alright, next. Okay, that is all for my presentation today. Let us hear from the next speaker pula. Okay, I hope you guys have learned something new about sustainable energy, about tenaga lestari. And with this challenge, I hope you all can translate your understanding about sustainable energy in a creative manner to help spread the awareness about sustainable energy. I would like to thank MMU for this collaboration. Thank you, stay safe and save the environment, because we have only one Earth. Thank you, and over to you, Natalia.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Encik Sheikh Muhammad Iqbal Muhammad Yusof, for the sharing from SEDA just now. Hopefully now those who are watching us, whether live now or this recording later, you will have a better idea in terms of the content where we talk about the sustainable energy awareness for the poster and short video challenge. So next, in the next 1.5 hours, what we will be doing is to share with you the poster making, and later at 4, the video creation basics. So with that, we will have 2 very special, talented, and experts from the Faculty of Creative Multimedia, Puan Ana Suha binti Suhairi, who will be sharing about the poster making in a short while. And later at 4, we will have Encik Ahmad Daniel, Ahmad Rizal, who will be sharing the video creation. So these are the two big experts we have in the Faculty of Creative Multimedia. So you might want to stay tuned for this sharing. So now I invite Puan Ana Suha. Hello, Puan Ana Suha.
Hello, Madam Natalia. Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. How
Okay,
are you?
I'm fine. Good, thank you.
All right.
And I'm
Okay.
excited to share about this.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sure we are also, very, very excited. It has been quite a while since we do a online workshop. This is like purely online workshop. We of course definitely prefer workshops to be done in our labs where we can really have
Yes,
students
yes,
to really,
absolutely.
yeah, with the facilities and
Absolutely.
software. And this over the internet where we do online workshop, we can't really see the students, we can't really tell, yeah, this is how you do things, kind of thing. But at the moment, this is the best way we can reach out to the many.
Yeah,
So in preparation for this challenge, where about 33,000 pool amount of cash prizes can be won by students across the nation lah.
such a big
Maknanya that
amount.
exactly, and it is from 7 years old until university. There are these three different tracks, so we would wanna help. They come up with better looking posters and also video. So I think with insights from you, Puan Anasuha, hopefully they will be able to create more creative and innovative looking posters. So over to you.
Inshallah. Okay, thank you very much, Madam Natalia. Alright, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. A very good evening to everyone. Thank you for listening and thank you for joining our session. My name is Anasoha Sohairi and I am from FCM Faculty Creative and Multimedia MMU. Okay, so for today, my session is about poster making. So I will share my slide to all of you. Okay, just a moment. Okay. All right, hopefully everyone can see my slide right now. All right, so here we are, the poster making. This is our session for today. My session is the poster either making, right? About the poster making. So again, thank you very much everyone for joining. So let's start. Okay, so poster. All right, so basically poster actually is a tools to promote the idea, product or the event. All right, so it's a temporary promotion of an idea, product or event. Okay, so it's the arrangement. The poster itself is about the arrangement of text and visual. Okay, it's arrangement of text and visual. Okay, so poster may be either more on visual or more on text. It is depends on the individual preference. If you like the poster to be more in a visual, so you can create a poster which is more in a visual compared to text. Okay. So next poster are designed to be both eye-catching and information. Okay, so this is a very important info. This is a very important thing in poster. We need to create a poster which is the eye-catching poster, which is the interesting poster, and also informative. It's not only interesting to see, but also it's informative. Okay, so next we can do it. What is this? So we can do it. This is a poster actually. All right. This is a poster created by late Western artists. All right. So actually this poster is created during the World War II by the late Western artist, and this poster has been used by the company Westinghouse Electric Company, and they released this poster to boost the employee moral and spiritual. Okay. They use the poster to boost their employee efficiency, something like that. Okay, so subject, expression, bright contrast, balance, composition, gesture, text. What is this? Okay, so this is all the thing that you guys need to know. This is all of the important thing that we need to have in the poster in order to create a good poster, in order to create a better poster. Okay, so don't worry, don't worry. This is the thing that we are going to go through. This is the thing that you are going to learn for this session. Art fundamental, design key. All right, so art fundamental is a design key. All right, every artwork, every design need the art fundamentals. What is the fundamentals? The fundamentals for art is the element and the principle. Okay, the element and the principle. I'm sure that there must be some of you here have listened about the element of art. Mesti ada adik-adik dekat luar sana yang tahu dah pasal element of art. Element dan principle of art. Dalam bahasa Melayu, element dan prinsip seni. Elemen dan prinsip seni. Okay, dah belajar dah masa dekat sekolah. Okay, next one, element of design. Let's take a look what we have here. So element of design, we have point, line, shape, form, texture, color, value, and space. All right. So this is all the element of design that we have. Let's go through one by one. Okay, the first one, line. Okay, line. Line basically is the first element of art, and line also is the most fundamental, the most important among all of the element of art, because without line there is no artwork produced. Without line, without point, there is no artwork produced. It's nothing. Okay, so we don't need line. A line is a mark made on surface that join 2 points. Okay, line can vary in length, width, direction, and shape. It is depends on us. Okay, so line basically daripada satu titik ke satu titik. So bila kita buat lukisan tu, we put our pencil. Okay, we put our pencil or pen or anything from one point to another point. Okay, so that is line, just like what we see here. Okay. Line can trigger emotion and our eyes. Okay, it's true betul. Line can trigger kita punya emosi dan juga mata kita. Sometimes bila kita tengok certain line, kita akan rasa letih. Sometimes bila kita tengok certain type of line, kita rasa calm. Sometimes kita rasa macam marah. Sometimes kita rasa sad. It is depends on individual. Okay. So repetition, quality of line, direction of line, space usage. So this is the thing that include in the type of line. All right. So as you can see here, there is a lot of line type here, which is can trigger our eyes, can trigger our emotion. Okay. Line can suggest many situations from what we've seen. It's true. Okay, for example, like this one, it is a different from different people. Okay, setiap orang dia ada sudut pandangan yang berbeza. Maybe from a person A, dia tengok that kind of line, tak nampak penat pun. From certain people B, dia tengok that kind of line, nampak macam rasa nak marah macam tu. Okay. So it is different to the different people. Okay, so tired, when you look at this type of line, you might feel hungry. So this kind of line is symbolic for sleepy. This type of line, happy, energetic, relaxed, calm, good, frustrated, and stressed. Frustrated is very true. It's very true because sometimes the kids, when they don't get what they want, sometimes bila dia dapat pen tu, dapat pencil tu, macam nak lukis, nak tonyong betul-betul kan. So this is type of frustrated type of line that might show the frustrated emotion. Okay, so lines do showing the feeling, or line can trigger our feeling and emotion. Okay, next one, shape. Okay, let's see. A shape is created from line. Shape is one of the element of art and it has a variety of uses in the artwork creation. Shape can play important role in the creation of art. Okay, they help to create complex drawing and painting, affect composition and contribute to the balance within a work. Shape is a two-dimensional area that is defined by a change in value or some other form of contrast. Okay, basically we can use shapes. We can use shape in our artwork, in our poster. It is not necessary to be. It is not necessary your subject to need to be very realistic. You can use shape. You can arrange the shapes. Okay, the circle, the square, the triangle, and all. All right, arrange, create a proper composition, and it will be good. Okay, so shape also playing a big important role in the work of art too lah. Okay, so next one, shape. All shape are two-dimensional, meaning that they have only length and width. Length and width. Okay, all shapes divided into two categories, geometric and organic shapes. Okay, so let's see which one is geometric and which one is organic. So this is a geometric shapes and this one is the organic shape. So as you can see, the differences between geometric and organic, it is not similar. Okay, we can really see the differences between these two type of shapes. Okay, for geometric shapes, we can find there is a lot of edges. Okay, there's a lot of edges, bucu-bucu kan, tajam-tajam macam ni. For example, this apa ni, crystal. Alright, the crystal. So this is the sample for the geometric shape. Right. So for the organic, usually the shape will be dia macam lembut je. Okay, very soft and then smooth and then banyak lekuk-lekuk. So that is a type of organic shape lah. Okay, so let's take a look together. Geometric shape have regular appearance, typical man-made using machine. Example, a circle, square, triangle, rectangle. Okay, there are some geometric shapes found in nature, however, which include snowflakes, crystal, and other naturally occurring form. Organic shape defined as shape that irregular or asymmetrical in appearance. It tend to have a curvy flow to them. Nearly all shapes found in nature are organic in appearance. Example are leaf, flower, and more. There are shapes that are man-made that are also organic in appearance. For example, the bathtub in the picture. Okay, there is a lot of organic shapes yang kita boleh jumpa surround us. It's come from the organic source. Okay. But there is the organic shapes that we can find around us that is made by human, that is made by handmade lah, man-made lah. Okay, for example like the bathtub. Alright, so the bathtub shape is considered as the organic shape. Okay, next, artwork created from shape elements. So as you can see here, this is one of the famous artist artwork. If you know his name, is Pablo Picasso, right? I forgot to mention his name here. Okay, so this is a Pablo Picasso artwork. So he arranged the shapes to create an artwork. All right, he arranged all of the shapes, color to create an artwork. All right, so as you can see here, there is a lot of color and there is various type of shapes here. Okay, banyak bentuk-bentuk dekat dalam ni. It is depends on us on how we arrange the shape to create our satisfied artwork lah, satisfied composition. Okay. Tak susah pun nak buat guna shape. Okay, this is another sample of artwork using shapes. Okay, so you guys, you can get an idea tau. You can get an idea from all of this sample. Okay, for example, this is a landscape painting. Okay, this is the abstract portrait. It's a portrait actually. It's the eye, mouth. It's the abstract portrait. This is the abstract arranged with all of the triangle, and this is the still life setting. Okay, so you can get an idea from all of the reference. Okay, next form. Okay, this is form. Form basically is a solid thing lah. It's a solid subject. If we draw a form, it must have a value. Okay, so it's considered as form. All form carry a visual mass or weight determined by size and color and by the contour of the form. Volume carry more weight by default than surface, but the weight of both can be increased or decreased by altering the characteristic of the form. Form volume occur according to the characteristic of the form surface itself. In painting, if the shape surface is painted by flat black, then there will be no visual form occur. Okay, in this situation, there is no there is no form occur lah. All right. While in sculpting, if the sculpture sculpt in a flat way, like a piece of paper, there will be no form occur. All right. Form must be appear with a solid subject or with a value. If in drawing or painting, macam tu lah form. Okay. Form tu dia kena ada value. Okay, next. Sample of form visual. Alright, so as you can see here, kita ada dua gambar dekat sini, the left and the right side. So the left a picture showing the circle without the value. So when circle with flat black color without value, it's not considered as a form. Compared to this one, this is a circle with a value, a circle with a complete value. We really can see the highlight, we really can see the dark area here. So it's a complete circle, a complete form. All right. So this is the differences between shape and form. Okay, so this is a value scale. I'm sure that you notice this. Okay, so okay, next one. Next. Understanding the value scale. Okay, this is just for you guys punya understanding to create your poster. I'm not going to go deeper. Nanti kan kita tak buat poster, nanti kita buat drawing pula. Tapi poster actually it's about drawing. You need to draw, you need to overlap. It's about the arrangement, right? It's about the arrangement. But you need to focus on the objective. Okay, you need to focus on the theme itself. Is it related to your theme? Something like that. And it is not necessary to be for example, this is a drawing, this is a digital drawing. It is not necessary to be really like that subject, really very realistic, super realistic, hyper realistic. It is not necessary to be like that. Okay. Okay, light and value. This is more on form. I just go through. Okay, so this is a drawing sample. 3 same subject with different values. So as we can see here, it's a bell pepper. Okay, it's a bell pepper. So this bell pepper actually are drawn with a different color black pepper, bell pepper. Okay. So this bell pepper ni, this one in the middle ni mungkin yang kuning, kan? Mungkin yang kuning. So yang belah sini, yang belah kiri ni mungkin yang hijau. And then the other one mungkin merah. Kenapa? Kenapa saya kata mungkin merah? Sebab warna merah, if we put red and green side by side, warna merah dengan warna hijau tu kan, kalau letak sebelah-sebelah, warna merah tu lebih gelap daripada warna hijau. Warna hijau dia lebih terang daripada warna merah. So if we put warna hijau dengan warna kuning, okay, so warna hijau tu dia lebih gelap daripada warna kuning. Macam tu lah. So that's why I said that I can teka. This is yellow, this is green, and this is red. Okay. Right, so form and space. Form can create space. Okay, form can create space. Depends on how we draw the form. Depends on how we control our pressure. Okay, we control our value and all. Form can create depth, solidity, and isolation, and also unity. Okay. So form, space, expression. Okay, so this is another example. Okay, of poster. So this poster actually is a poster for competition. Okay, this is a poster for competition too, guys. So So it's a poster for competition, for international competition. Right. So this is the it's look like a manual, but actually it the artist make in a digital way, right? The artist make in digital way with software, right? So it's your choice. It's your choice. You can do it in digital and manual. So as we can see here, let's take a look closer on this artwork. Form, space, and expression. So what do we have here? We have form, right? We do have form. We have the form of Pikachu. We have the form of a boy, okay? Boy looking at the Pikachu, and we can see the Pikachu expression. Kan? Pikachu ni dia senyum. His or she, Pikachu. He's smiling. Pikachu senyum. Okay. So the boy also senyum. The boy pun senyum. So we can see the expression between these two character. So if you guys want to do, if you guys want to create your poster with figure, subject matter, or any other living things, okay, like Pikachu or any other thing like Doraemon and all. Alright. So you need to show their expression. Okay, that is just for example. Later on nanti ada pula yang buat Doraemon. That is just for example. If you are using a character, something which is living thing, you need to show their expression. Okay, so the artwork will look lively. Macam tu lah compared to kalau kita buat poster yang daripada belakang. But sometimes sometimes it is depends on your arrangement. It is depends on your composition after all. Okay. So form, color, and arrangement. We can see the form arrangement and the color is very wisely, which is the art put a very light color here to show the contrast, to show the contrast between the subject matter and the background. Okay, so when he put the light, very light value over here, the subject, the boy and the Pikachu pop up. Okay, subject matter yang this student guna dia timbul. Okay, nampak timbul macam tu. Okay, so character related to theme and ideation. Of course, this is the main important thing, guys. No matter how beautiful your poster it is, if the subject or if your ideation, your composition and the subject choosing lah, that is the most important thing. If your subject is not related to the theme, it is you know lah. Okay, you need to find a very most related subject to the theme. You need to find the most related subject to the theme to get a great poster. Okay, so that is one of the important point for poster design. So next, color wheel. Color wheel. I'm sure that every one of you you guys mesti dah pernah buat kan color wheel ni dekat sekolah. Kan? You guys mesti dah tahu the primary color, the secondary color, the tertiary color. If you don't know, it's okay. No worries. We are going to go through later on. Kita akan tengok yang mana primary, secondary and tertiary. Okay, so this is the color wheel. As you can see, we have red, orange, and until purple. Okay, so this is what we call by color wheel. So let's go through. So this is the basic color, guys. Adik-adik semua, ini adalah color basic tau. Ini adalah color basic. Warna asas kita panggil. Warna asas merah, biru dan sorry. Hijau is not the basic color. Actually it's yellow. It's my fault. It's yellow. The color, the basic color is red, blue and yellow. Okay. Okay, so let's see. For the color wheel, we do have two separation, cool and warm color, right? Cool and warm color. Cool. Okay, so let's see which one is primary, which one is secondary, and which one is tertiary. Alright, so this is the real, this is the real color wheel section. Okay, primary, red, yellow and blue. Okay, red, yellow and blue. So when we combine red with yellow, it becomes orange. When we combine red with blue, it becomes purple. purple. When we combine blue with yellow, it becomes green. Okay. So this is a complete color wheel. So this is the secondary color, right? Secondary color. And this is the tertiary color. Where tertiary color come from? Tertiary color come from the mix of the primary color and this secondary color. So it forms tertiary color. It forms this color lah. Okay. Okay, go through 3D. Okay, next to the psychology of color in poster, color emotion. Okay guys, so just now kita dah tengok dah line dia mempengaruhi kita punya feeling, line mempengaruhi perasaan, line mempengaruhi kita punya thought, kan? So when we look into color, color does do the same. Okay, color also does do the same. Right. So as we can see here, it's a balloon with pink color to pink color to lilac, and purple. We call it as purple. Right. Sometimes they call it as lilac. Right. So this balloon, there is a lot of happy balloon and there is sad balloon too. Why the balloon is sad? It's okay lah, no matters. So the balloon, forget about the balloon right now. Next to the example, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so this is a soft color, guys. Okay, so right now, this is the sample, the example of the color that is relation between color and emotion, something like that. Okay, so if we can take a look at this one, we have two different pictures, the left side and on the right side. The blue side, the girl she's crying, right? And then on the right side, something like she's bersemangat or angry. It just depends on individual, depends on your thought. Okay, so notice the impact of color temperature in this image. The color on the right side of the color wheel are generally perceived as warm. Yellow, orange and red can add warmth to your design. The blue and green color on the left are cool colors and can add a chilling effect to your printed poster. Okay, so yes, color playing a big role, color playing a big role, and it is important to our design in a poster too. Okay, it is very, very important. So we need to know which color to choose, to show our ideation, to push our ideation, right? Because if every color have their own symbolic, every color playing their own psychological thinking. We are going to go through that, Okay. All text, guys. Okay, so red, let's take a look, let's read together. So red, we associate vitality, heat and energy with the stimulating color of red. It is powerful, dynamic and physical. And the sight of pure red can rise excitement and increase blood pressure. Red makes us think of love and affection, but also blood and fear. You can use red to create your artwork, your poster, to show your energizing, healing effect and powerful presence, and also attention as an attention grabber. Okay, but you need to remember, red also is a stop sign. Okay, red color also is a stop sign, and it can communicate aggression, warning, and danger. So it have both side. Every color have their own both side symbolic lah. It is depends on how much we use and how do we use the color. Okay. Okay, so next, yellow, the happiest color in the spectrum. Yellow commands a range of emotion. We associate sunshine, warm, welcome, joy, energy, happiness, brightness, and intellect with yellow. It symbolizes creativity as well as optimism, cheer, enlightenment. Yellow has a long wavelength and is therefore very visible and easy to see. Senang nampak kan, kuning, dia terang. Ini saya tak letak warna kuning terang sebab nanti sakit mata kan. Okay, so you can use it for instilling confidence, inspiration, happiness, self-esteem, creativity, friendliness, and generally lift the spirit of think. However, too much yellow can lead to irritation, okay, anxiety, and anger or frustration. Because as for me, when I'm looking at a bright yellow, my eyes dia akan jadi macam senang irritate. Jadi senang sakit and gatal, something like that. So it is depends on different people, different effect lah. Okay. Okay, so blue. Blue stands for tranquility, security, trust, loyalty, and peace. We associate the color with loyalty, calmness, intellect, and often masculinity. Blue has a soothing effect and evoke a much more mental response than red. It makes us think of water, coolness, and airness and help us to concentrate and focus. Unfortunately, feeling blue does not bear a great connotation and carries distance, loneliness, and coolness. So avoid too much blue in your design. Okay. So this is a poster design. A poster design from a film, a gravity film. Okay. So use of the color blue provoke this poster. The artist used the blue color to provoke a feeling of loneliness, coolness, and anxiety. So it's such a successful poster design because it is much related to the theme. Orange, okay. So when we go to the orange, it's a welcoming and stimulating color. Orange combine the power and energy of red with the joy and positivity of yellow. Our response to the color are full of warmth, motivation, enthusiasm, fun, freedom, courage, friendliness, and success. Use it to stimulate and instill freshness, okay? Playfulness, sensuality, and energy. Sometimes too much orange can be perceived as bland, ignorant, and slugging, okay? Okay, green. So green fuse the yellow of the sun with the blue of water to a color we associate with balance, harmony, nature, and growth. It also balances both the emotional and logical, and it is the color that occurs most often in the nature. Bila kita tengok warna hijau ni, most of us we will feel like tenang, calm, and some studies say that when we take a look at green tree, okay, green leaf or grass, okay, our eyes will be better. Okay, our eyes will be better and better. Okay, so the sight of green is calming, restorative, quieting, and refreshing for the eye. We feel comfort by green and are able to compose or wind down. You can use green to represent health, freshness, and the earth and the environment, healing, and hope. However, negative connotations include envy, jealousy, guilt, and greed. Okay. Okay, next one, purple. Okay. So you can create dramatic effect with purple. You guys can use purple if you want to create a dramatic effect in your poster design later on. So it symbolizes luxury, royalty, nobility, wealth, ambition, and loyalty. Okay, there is two loyalty. It is also combine the physical and spiritual and can provoke thought, contemplation, creativity, and imagination. Okay, the energy of purple is soothing but centering the attention inwards into wonder and introspection. Okay, so it is the color for magic and mystery, but the wrong tone can seem cheap. It's true, guys. The wrong tones can seem cheap. Don't overuse purple. Okay, pink. Pink is a tint of red and therefore has also a physical effect. Yet it is more soothing and stimulating. This lower intensity can evoke comparison, happiness, warmth, and tranquility. We associate love and fluctuation with pink, but it is also a color of use in pop culture, and too much pink can seem immature and draining. Pop culture, there is a lot of pop culture artwork which they are using more pink color in their artwork. It depends on the artist lah, depends on the people. Okay. Use pink appropriately to show caring, understanding, and comparison. We often think of healthy, sweet, and playful things when we see pink. Okay, next color, brown. Tone of brown evokes sensual feeling, chocolate, coffee, earth. In turn, brown is more grounding than stimulating, offering comfort, protection, security, support, and structure. Right? So brown makes us feel serious or belonging in and evoke reliability. On the downside, brown can seem reserved and dogmatic and also conservative. Okay, so this is a sample of the artwork for the brown. Okay, brown, using the brown color. See, so as you can see here, the artist used the merah. We call it in Malay merah butter. I don't know. This merah. This red is more to reddish. It's a reddish brown something. Okay. So this is a poster for a wood sculpture event. Okay. So while the color brown does not make this poster stand out, it hit the theme wood sculpture perfectly by creating a feeling of reliability and security. Okay, next one. Okay, this is the last one, guys, for the color. So black and white. I'm sure that there is a lot of from you guys love wearing black or love wearing white shirt. Okay, so black and white provide their own talk to. Okay, it is same with other colors too lah. So it is fairly easy to create stark contrast with black and evoke strong reaction through dramatic effect. Black can introduce elegance, sophistication, seriousness, control, and even independence. Okay, so use black for high contrast. Usually we use a black color, which is dark color, for high contrast. Right, so great legibility and strong outline. We also can convey authority, power, class, formality, and strength with black. But too much black can overwhelm and depress and also create gloom and emptiness in our self. Okay, so remember, black is very reserved because it is the absence of a color. Every color, if we mix all of the color together, what color will turn? It will turn to black color. Bila kita campurkan semua color, all the red, apa tu, merah, biru, kuning, hijau and all, the color yang akan muncul adalah warna hitam. Okay, so black basically speaks strongly in comforting, enclosure. Okay, enclosure and professionality, but avoid association as melancholy or death. Okay, so actually it is for every color lah. When we use color for our design, it is better for us to use it wisely, nicely, with the amount yang kita perlukan for the design. And then we are the artists. We know how much we need to use it to show the feeling of this. To show your thought of this. So you need to know how to relate your theme, the feelings of the situation with each of the color. Okay, because color is very, very important. When we take a look at the poster, the first thing that we can see is color. Okay, unless if we do a black and white color, a black and white poster lah. But of course for competition, poster in color. So poster, all of the poster will come with the various type of composition, will come with the various type of color. Dia akan jadi macam colorful, very colorful. Okay, and then one more thing, there is some situation that you might feel like excited to use a lot of color, excited to put all of the color inside of your poster. Okay, so in that case, we need to sit down and take a look, tengok balik our theme, our tema. Okay, subjek yang kita gunakan dengan warna-warna yang kita nak masukkan. Kan kalau contoh poster kita tu menceritakan tentang situasi yang sedih, bencana alam dan sebagainya. Okay, so poster of course we avoid to use the uh, color-color yang gelap, color-color yang gloomy. We are avoiding because poster kita nak tengok color yang cantik-cantik, yang terang, and then of course that color is related to the subject. Okay, so if that situation, contoh that situation sedih tadi tu, we need to take a look balik lah, which color that we can use to include in that design. Alright. For example, kita kalau dah macam tu, kita tak boleh lah nak letakkan color-color, all of the color-color terang. Macam kuning, campur merah, campur biru, campur hijau. And then we need to arrange it wisely. Okay? Kita kena susun dia properly. Susun cantik-cantik dan setkan each subject with each color macam tu. But one more thing, if you guys, if there is some situation where if you heard about pop culture, pop art, this is one of the aliran seni, okay, pop art. So pop art dia memang tak kira. Unless kalau you memang nak buat you punya poster tu to become like that, outcome dia jadi macam tu kan, pop art. So pop art ni dia memang menggunakan warna-warna yang terang kan, warna-warna yang bright, and then you put all of the color inside of your design, okay. But also you can put more bright color in your design, but also you need to remember on the theme wise lah. Kena ingat, still need to align with the macam tu Okay, so white. Next one, this is the last one for color. White. In poster design, white area are devoid of printed color. Use white to declare, provide mental clarity, clean surface, and a sense of purity, freshness, innocence, or goodness. Okay, so we associate cleanness, peace, new beginning, refreshment, and open space and health with white. Alright, so you can create balance, equality, and simplicity with it, highlighting one concept or idea. Too much white space can create idea of isolation, which is very true because when we put too much white space in our design, it can provoke to the isolation idea, or your artwork might look like unfinished, nampak macam tak siap. It is kalau kalau dalam poster design, we need to avoid that white space. We need to avoid that white space in our design, macam tu. Okay, so emptiness, loneliness, and this is the thing lah, or design not talk through, nampak macam tak siap. Okay, so memang colour ni, before we go to the texture, memang colour ni dia adalah salah satu elemen yang sangat penting dalam poster, selain daripada garisan, selain daripada bentuk, shape and form, bentuk dan rupa. Okay, so kalau colour ni dia, sebab colour ni adalah dia elemen yang pertama bila kita tengok pada poster. When we look at the poster, apa yang kita nampak is the colour. That's why colour choosing ni memang sangat-sangat important. You guys kena tengok betul-betul, fikir betul-betul with your team, and then baru you boleh ni lah. Okay, we go to the next one lah, texture. Right, so this is the one of our element of art, texture. So what is texture actually? So texture basically is about the surface quality lah. It is about the surface quality. Okay, so it can be found in many ways, anywhere. Everything has its own texture quality. There is a texture for look, and touch. Ada dua jenis texture. Okay, ada dua jenis texture. Texture, apa tu? Texture. Texture tampak dan juga texture sentuh. Okay. So let's see to the next slide. Type of texture. So as you can see here, there is 4 type of texture. There is 4 type of texture. Dalam keempat jenis texture ni ada yang texture sentuh dan ada yang texture tampak. Which is texture tampak tu kita boleh tengok je. Kita tak boleh sentuh. Macam tu. Dan texture sentuh kita boleh rasa. We can feel the texture, but and also we can see and we can feel the texture lah. So that is texture sentuh. Okay. Right. So actual, simulated, abstract, and invented. Actual texture. Let's go through. What is actual texture? Actually, they are texture that you can physically feel with your hand. Ini adalah dalam golongan texture sentuh. Okay, texture sentuh. Texture yang kita boleh rasa. Okay, kalau kita boleh tengok tempat berjalan kaki tu, lantai tu, dia ada lubang-lubang, ada garisan, ada apa tu, timbul-timbul, that dotted kan. So kita boleh rasa all of the texture. We can feel, we can touch, right? You're able to describe them as rough, smooth, soft, or fuzzy. One example be the pavement texture in the image which they visually used to tell where they are walking. You will find them in most cities, especially in public transportation hubs. Okay. So this is about actual texture. Next one, simulated texture. So what is simulated texture? Simulated texture is a texture that can be seen but not for touch. Okay, so this is one of the artists use implied texture to stimulate an actual texture. Right? So basically, it gives a viewer an illusion of real texture. The mimic effect, like the sheen of a fabric to indicate that it's silk or the rough groove of the rock. Right? So next one, abstract texture. A texture derived from the appearance of an actual object but rearranged or simplified by the artist to satisfy the demand of the artwork. Okay, so abstract texture, it comes from the sources. It comes from everywhere around us. Alright, and then we rearrange the subject. We rearrange to satisfy our ideation. Okay, so this is abstract texture. Invented texture. So what is invented texture? So invented texture basically a created texture whose only sources in the artist's imagination. Invented texture ni texture yang contoh kita tumpahkan kopi. So kita tumpahkan kopi, so that is the invented texture. Texture yang memang kita dapat dah lain kali, kita tak akan dapat dah. Macam tu. So I want to go back to the simulated texture just now. Okay, so simulated texture. You guys, this is a painting. Okay, this is a painting and this is the impasto technique. You guys might feel like, apa beza antara simulated texture dengan actual texture ni? Nampak macam sama je. Kan? The impasto technique, impasto painting, we can feel the paint. Right. So the things that this image ni actually it's a photograph. Okay, just imagine like it's a photograph of the impasto painting. So if the impasto painting, the painting itself, contoh impasto painting tu painting yang timbul-timbul tu kan, so we can feel the paint. We can feel the paint. Okay, so this one, the simulated texture is painting tu kita ambil gambar. Alright, impasto painting yang kita boleh rasa tadi tu kita ambil gambar. So bila kita ambil gambar, we can see. we can see, oh, that is the simulated, that is the actual texture. But right now, bila kita dah ambil gambar, it becomes simulated texture. Dia jadi texture yang kita boleh tengok sahaja, tapi kita tak boleh sentuh. Macam photograph lah. It's like photograph. Contoh, photograph di photographer dia ambil gambar bunga. Okay, dia ambil gambar bunga, there is a lot of flower, dia susun atas meja. Dan dia pun ambil gambar bunga tu. Lepas tu, bunga memang kita boleh rasa kan, kita boleh rasa all of the kelopak-kelopak. Tapi bila kita dah ambil gambar, that artwork become a photograph. Okay, that artwork become a photograph. Dia dah tak jadi dah actual texture tu. Sebab actual texture that bunga tu. Tapi yang artwork, photograph artwork tu is simulated texture. Itu beza dia. Okay, that is the differences between simulated and actual texture. And some of us call it as a tactile texture tu lah. So if you see tactile texture and actual texture, actually it's the same thing. Okay, don't get confused. Alright, so next one. Creating space using texture. So texture tend to create space. Texture have a power, okay, got the power to create space. Macam mana texture boleh create space kan? Macam mana? Okay, dia macam ni. Texture bila kita susun batu, kita susun batu yang besar. Contoh kita susun batu yang besar on a plate. Contoh batu yang besar on a plate banyak. And then batu yang kecil lagi satu. So contoh bila kita apply that technique dekat artwork, it's a collage artwork. We arrange all of the small batu-batu yang besar, batu-batu yang besar, okay, susun banyak-banyak, and also batu-batu yang kecil. Okay, so that batu-batu yang besar tu dia akan nampak ke depan compared to batu-batu yang kecil. Okay, so that is the psychological in term of texture. Batu-batu yang besar tu dia akan nampak ke depan. Dia akan nampak macam that subject is the main. That subject dominate that artwork. Compared to batu-batu kecil. Walaupun batu-batu kecil tu dia punya area tu lebih besar daripada batu-batu yang besar tu. Okay. So as you can see here, the sample of a texture which is showing that texture can create space. Okay, so as you can see here, it's a sculpture. Okay, it's a sculpture. So this is a drawing, a digital drawing. Okay, digital drawing of sculpture. Alright, so there is a texture here. Okay, texture, and then more sculpture, and then more, and then when we makin jauh that sculpture, dia akan jadi, dia punya texture tu makin blur, makin tak jelas, makin tak nampak. So that's how the texture playing the role on creating the space. Okay, bila kita buat texture yang makin kecil or makin tak jelas compared to texture yang betul-betul jelas dan close up, jelas lah, betul-betul jelas yang timbul-timbul nampak kan. Okay, when we compare these two texture, bila kita susun the texture yang jelas dan yang kurang jelas, dia akan create, dia akan wujudkan ruang. Okay, dia akan wujudkan ruang. Kita akan nampak macam susunan tu nampak dalam, macam tu. Okay, dia akan nampak dalam. So texture can help define space. When blurred and lacking in contrast, they make object appear distant. Whereas when sharp and strong in contrast, object appear closer. Okay. Okay, so let's go to the next one. What is the differences between texture and pattern? Okay, some of us might feel like some of us mungkin ada yang tertanya-tanya, pattern dengan texture nampak sama kan? Nampak sama. Okay, but what is the differences? Adakah dia ada perbezaan? Adakah dia sama? Okay, there is the differences between pattern and texture ya. There is the differences. Ada beza antara pattern dan juga texture. Okay, so pattern. What is pattern? Pattern basically is a decorative design, flat. Okay, it's a flat decorative design. Dia punya sifat adalah flat. Alright, so involve repetition and ornament, not concerned with surface texture, but with appearance. Okay, so while texture, it stimulates a tactile response, can be actual, not just an illusion, does not simply engage the eye, but also our sense of touch. Okay, so that is the differences between pattern and texture. Okay, so next one, the element of design in the poster. So now guys, let's conclude the element of design in poster. Not conclude the session. I'm not going to end the session yet because we still have something to see, something to discuss on. Okay, so the element of design in poster. Now let's see. Let's see what do we have here. This is the sample of the poster. Okay, this is the sample of the poster. It's a very colorful poster. It's a very interactive and colorful poster. Okay, this is a poster from the primary international. This is a sources from the international competition. International poster competition too. Okay, so this is for the primary school. Okay, primary school stage. So the color, the subject, the composition, the outcome, it's look pleasantly. It's look very, very wisely arranged. All right, and yeah, it's colorful. Right. So as we can see here, this is all of the element of design that we have, and all of the element of design is here. We can find all of the element of design in this artwork. Okay, in this poster. So the first one, jom kita cari sama-sama, adik-adik semua, anak-anak semua. The point, okay. The first one is point, titik, point, titik. Okay, so titik. Ada nampak titik tak dekat dalam poster ni? Ada nampak titik tak dekat dalam design ni? There is a lot of titik-titik kan? There is a lot of point here, which is at the background. Dekat background ni ada stars, okay. Student ni dia nak visualize, dia nak tunjukkan bintang-bintang. So cara dia tunjukkan bintang-bintang tu, dia letakkan titik-titik-titik-titik yang berlainan saiz. Ada titik-titik yang halus, ada yang nampak tak nampak dan ada yang tebal. Kan? Ada yang tebal, yang besar but not very big lah because it's a stars. Kalau besar sangat nanti tak jadi mushroom ni. Okay, so all of these titik-titik, kan nampak? All of these stars, okay, stars is playing a big role in this poster. Alright, when we have this, all of this titik-titik, kan? So this poster is look like lively. This poster dia nampak successful. Like kita boleh nampak this mushroom ni dia macam berterbangan dekat angkasa lepas sana. So there is a planet, nampak ada planet, planet memang ada terapung kan. Ada planet terapung, ada planet warna orange, ada planet warna rainbow, ada planet warna hijau, ada apa ni? Ada ikan, and then dia ada horn macam unicorn. It's interesting. Alright. So this is one of the which is titik yang kita dapat jumpa dekat dalam poster ni. Alright, so apa lagi yang kita ada dekat sini? Line. Ada nampak line tak dekat sini? So kalau kita tengok, there is a lot of line actually. Dia basically kalau kita tengok macam tu je memang kita tak nampak ada line ke. Kita tak nampak line pun, nampak color, kita nampak bentuk, kita nampak bulat, kita nampak bulan kan, nampak bentuk mushroom macam tu. Tapi actually in order to draw all of the subject, it consists of line, right? It consists of line. So that is the category lah. That is as you can see here. Macam contoh this rusa. We can see the line here. Kalau macam yang all of the thing yang outline dekat luar ni memang kita dah tak nampak because it covered with the color. Okay, it covered with the color. Tapi cuba you all bayangkan kalau this painting dia ada color je. Ada color, ada bentuk, ada titik, ada form, ada texture tapi tak ada line. Dia akan jadi macam mana? Kalau tak ada line, burung ni akan nampak flat. Kan, burung ni akan nampak flat. This mushroom akan nampak, is it mushroom? Dia tak nampak macam apa ni, subjek apa ni? Dia tak nampak sangat. Kan, that subject. Okay. And then this igloo, is it igloo? Igloo pun tak nampak igloo, sebab tak ada line. And then one of the important thing is the character itself. Kalau tak ada line, the character ni dia tak akan wujud. Karakter ni dia tak akan wujud, tak akan ada mata, tak akan ada mulut, tangan dia pun, dia akan everything, dia akan nampak macam more on abstract visual macam tu. Okay. So every poster, if you sama ada you perasan ataupun tak perasan, sebenarnya every poster dia ada line. And the line also come with a various type of line. Ada macam-macam jenis line. As you can see here, ada line yang halus kan? Ada line yang halus, ada line yang sederhana, dan ada juga line yang tebal. There is a thin line, there is a medium line, and there is a line. Okay, so this is what we call by the quality of line. Quality of line is one of the important thing in drawing. Bila kita melukis, bila kita buat drawing, we need to draw the quality of line. Okay, we need to draw with the quality of line. Why? Kenapa nak kena draw with quality of line? Sebab kita kan dah ada value. We need to draw with quality of line to show dia punya dynamic. Okay, to show the weight of the subject. Right? Kalau kita tak buat quality of line, contoh, for example, this mushroom is drawn without the quality of line. Semua dia guna line yang halus je. Contoh, dia guna line halus je semua. Tak ada line yang tebal-tebal ni, tak ada. So, how do it look? Dia akan nampak tak menarik. Dia akan nampak tak ke depan. Okay? Dia akan nampak tak jelas. Macam tu. Okay? So, line is very, very helpful to stand the subject. Line is very, very helpful to create the boundaries. For example, okay, the artist want to create the boundaries between the pink area and the orange area. Dekat sini dia ada tanam-tanam apa ni? Ada tanam-tanam carrot kan? Carrot merah, carrot warna pink, carrot warna orange. Jadi dekat sini ada rumah pula. So this carrot, this rumah kan, semua ni dia takkan muncul kalau tak ada line. Okay. So, line pun dia adalah salah satu, line pun sangat penting lah. Line pun adalah salah satu elemen yang penting in order to create a good drawing, a good poster design. Tak kira lah dekat mana-mana pun, bukan poster saja. Actually, dekat dalam apa-apa design, apa-apa jenis lukisan sekalipun, line is very important. Okay, next one. We go to the shape. Ada nampak shape tak dekat sini? You guys ada nampak shape tak? Shape dekat sini ada banyak ada banyak tau. So as you can see here, okay, for example the igloo the igloo and the what do we call this? Snowman. The snowman. Okay, snowman. And then the character, the person, their clothes. Okay, nampak tak? Okay, so how can we define shapes? How can we define shapes? Macam mana kita nak tengok shape dekat dalam artwork? Macam mana kita nak bezakan shape dengan form kan? Okay, shape basically is a drawing using one tone. Shape is a drawing using one tone. For example, this igloo is created using only white. Okay, only white. White color. Okay, and then it improve the igloo essence with the line lah. So line very helpful for the igloo. And then snowman pun white color, very flat white color. And then all of the character punya baju-baju kan, kalau kita tengok baju-baju figure-figure yang kecil-kecil ni, tengok warna orange, yang ini warna pink, warna orange, yang ni pun warna pink, warna biru. So kalau kita tengok baju-baju dia semua dilukis dengan warna yang rata, warna yang flat. Dia tak ada tone kan. Macam tadi kita tengok tone and value tu kan. The value scale. Value scale tu we can use it for color too. We can use the value scale to measure the color. Okay. If you need to use the value scale to measure the color, please use so, because the value scale is very very useful, especially for the beginners, in a drawing. For example, like macam you kalau ada yang uh, dia tak biasa melukis kan, kalau yang dah biasa melukis tu tak apa, yang tak biasa melukis, so you want to create form, please refer on the value scale. Okay, tengok dekat value scale tu macam mana nak buat, macam mana, how to control the pressure. It is very easy actually. All of the thing is it is about the way we, it's about the way we handle, the way the way we push our tools, our pencil color. Okay, right. So shape tadi, shape. So there's a lot of shape dekat sini. There's a lot of shapes. Okay, how about form? Ada tak form? Form dekat sini, dekat mana kita boleh nampak form? Macam leaf ni semua shapes kan? So form kita boleh tengok dekat ruler. Okay, ruler ni kita bolehlah consider as a form. But there is not much form dekat dalam this poster design actually. Okay, but the obvious part for form is kita boleh nampak form. Kita boleh nampak form dekat bulan kan? Kita boleh nampak form dekat bulan. Nampak tak? Dekat sini bulan ni warna orange, tapi it is not a flat orange. It is not the flat orange. Okay, dekat sini dia orange yang kekuning-kuningan, and then dekat sini dia orange. Okay, and then one more thing, dekat dia punya the main subject itself, dekat dia punya apa ni, mushroom, right? So the mushroom is created, drawn with the purple color over here. Dekat sini kan. So kita boleh nampak dia punya hue, dia punya intensity of color. Okay, intensity of color tu nanti ada pula adik-adik yang tak faham kan saya cakap intensity of color. Okay, intensity of color tu dia punya range of color. Contoh macam color scale tadi tu. That is color intensity. Kalau macam range of value scale tadi tu warna hitam putih. So we call it intensity of value. Kalau kita tengok in term of color, so we call it as intensity of color lah. Macam tu. Okay, so dekat sini kita boleh nampak dia punya value kan. Kita boleh nampak the purple is come from the dark purple. It's not very dark lah, but compared to this one, we can see the flow, dark and then going lighter and lighter. Okay, and also we can find the value, the form. Okay, the form. Okay, form, we can find the form is over here dekat pokok ni kan. Kalau you all boleh tengok, pokok ni warna coklat kan, warna coklat, tapi it's not a totally flat chocolate. We can see the artist, the student ni, they trying to do dia punya form, dia cuba nak nampakkan pokok tu bulat. Okay, so cara untuk menampakkan pokok tu bulat adalah dengan mengadakan value of intensity, value of color intensity. Kena adakan dia punya range of in color intensity tu. As you can see here, daripada sini dia warna coklat yang agak gelap sedikit. So daripada sini, daripada kiri ke kanan, it is going lighter kan, dia makin mencerah. So pokok ni dia nampaklah macam pokok. Okay, nampak macam pokok. So this poster basically this student dia tak buat all using shapes. There is some of the subject using form jugalah, using value, using tone. Okay, and then one more thing, form. I think there is not much form. Okay, let's go to the value. We are going to the value just now. Okay, sorry guys. Okay, so value. There is one more obvious part for value. There is one more obvious part for value. So as we can see here, at the background. Okay, the background, the outer space itself. Okay, the outer space itself, it is created with bluish value, bluish to purplish, light bluish, dark bluish. Okay, so we can see there is a lot of color intensity over here. So this is what we call by value, right? This is what we call by value, right? So the sky, the space, okay, the background of this poster is successfully created by good intensity of color. Okay, good intensity of value. Sorry. Okay, next one, color. So let's go to the color. Color, of course, color is the dominant part here. We can see it's a very colorful. We can see there is a lot of color over here. What color do we have here? Orange, red, green, blue, pink, okay, purple. Almost every color here. In fact, we have a rainbow planet too. Yeah, we couldn't have the rainbow planet real, okay, over here in the world, but you can have a rainbow planet in your drawing, of course. Okay. Okay, so to the next one, texture. I'm going to make it fast lah. Right. So texture, mushroom. All right, so mushroom, mushroom, as you can see here. Which part that we can see the texture? Right. The texture is actually when we repeat the lines. Okay, can you see when we repeat the soft lines, the thin lines, then it create texture. All right, and also the tree. And also the tree. So we can see the tree texture over here, right? The mushroom tree, and then where else? The planet, and then also the outer space. Okay, so this is the element of texture that we can find in this artwork. Okay, it's a very pleasant artwork. You can get an idea from all of the sample that I'm showing to you guys. I'll try to get an idea in terms of the color, in terms of the arrangement. Okay, in terms of the arrangement, because all of the poster design that I'm showing to you guys today is very good in terms of the color and arrangement, composition. Okay, composition, arrangement is the same thing lah. Okay, arrangement is susunan, composition tu dia punya overall susunan tu. Okay. Alright, so let's go to the next one. We have done with our element of design. So now let's go to the principle of design. Okay, so principle of design, what do we have here? Principle of design consists of 8 items. Consists of contrast, emphasis, okay, repetition, pattern, variety, proportion, rhythm and rhythm and movement, balance, harmony and unity. Alright. So principle of design, this is the tools, okay, this is the key that every artist use to organize the element of art in each design, in the artwork, okay, in drama, in music, in any type of work, in any type of artwork. Okay, it is not only used for visual artwork, it is useful, it is used for every type of work. Okay, so this is a very, very important key. If you have a pen and if you have notes with you, please note this. Okay, so it will be easy for you guys to create a good design, to create any kind of work after this. Okay, so let's go through one by one in terms of the principle of design. The first one, contrast. Okay, so what is contrast? Contrast is a different element used together. Okay, different elements used together to highlight their difference. Okay, contrast is the two elements combined, used together to highlight their difference. For example, we are using pink color with yellow color. So of course, it is different color. It is not color from same family, right? Pink and yellow. So we can see the contrast. The contrast is very strong. Okay, so next one, emphasize. Emphasize using a specific element of art in order to create a focal point. So emphasize usually we use it to create a focal point. We use it for the main subject in the artwork. Okay, use it for the main subject in the artwork, for the main subject in a poster, in a painting, in a drawing or anything. Okay, so that is emphasized using a specific element of art in order to create a focal point. Okay, so repetition and pattern, an element of art is repeated in an organized way to create a pattern. All right. So a pattern actually it's something something that is arranged repeatedly. Okay, repeatedly. For example, I have pen. I have pen, okay, and then I arrange this pen repeatedly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 until 10. Okay, so we have a repetition pattern. We have pattern over here. We have a pattern that created from pen. Okay, and then after that you can take picture. You can take picture to get a clear picture. You can see the pattern from from the pen. Okay. Okay, so variety, combining different elements to create interest and focal point. Okay, so variety ni ini adalah salah satu elemen of art yang principle of design yang sangat penting. Okay. Sebab kalau tak ada variety ni dalam bahasa Melayu ni kepelbagaian. Kalau tak ada kepelbagaian, kita punya design kan, kita punya lukisan ataupun apa-apa jenis design akan jadi boring. Sometimes dia akan nampak boring, sometimes dia akan nampak macam tak ada, dia tak seronok, dia tak seronok untuk kita tengok, tak seronok untuk kita simpan macam tu. Okay, kalau dia ada variety, contoh kita lukis buah apple dalam satu lukisan. So buah apple, okay, lukisan buah apple yang diulang menggunakan saiz buah apple yang sama, okay, dan lukisan buah apple yang diulang menggunakan saiz buah apple yang berbeza. Ada buah apple yang besar, ada yang sederhana, ada yang kecil, ada yang besar balik, ada yang kecil balik. So which one yang menarik kita untuk melihat? Of course, lukisan apple yang ada pelbagai saiz. Sebab apa? Sebab variety. Contoh lagi satu, kalau kita pergi kedai. If we go to the shop, okay, satu kedai ni dia jual macam-macam. Macam kedai Serberneka kan, dia jual macam-macam. Ada aiskrim, ada roti, ada ayam, ada macam-macam. And then lagi satu kedai, dia ada stationery je. Dia ada stationery je. Ataupun lagi satu kedai ni, dia ada roti je. Okay? Ataupun dia jual ayam saja. Okay, which shop that you preferred? Of course, we prefer the variety shop, the kedai Serberneka, sebab dia ada macam-macam macam tu. Unless kalau kita memang purposely go to that shop, go to the frozen shop to buy ayam macam tu. So that one is different situation lah. Alright. So variety is one of the important principle of design in order to create a good poster design. Okay, next, proportion, the relationship of element to each other and to the whole work of art comparison. Okay, proportion ni pun sangat-sangat penting. Okay, proportion ni dia adalah keseluruhan. Okay, susunan keseluruhan karya tersebut. Susunan keseluruhan poster tadi. Macam contoh poster, kita tengok poster mushroom tadi tu, the proportion tu dia lebih ke arah ke kanan. Okay, dia lebih ke arah sana macam tu. Dia sengit sikit, dia bukan menegak. So that is type of proportion yang that artist trying to do. Okay, so it is very related. Dia sangatlah dekat with the element. Dia bekerjasama dengan elemen. Proportion ni, kalau elemen tu tak bagi kerjasama, dia takkan jadi proportion yang baik. Contoh elemen tu kita get a good proportion, but then we just put all of the element, letak dekat sini, letak kat sana, letak kat sini, without a good strategy. Tak ada strategi. So that is not the proportion tu, dia akan jadi bukan proportion yang baik lah macam tu. Okay, next, rhythm and movement, create a sense of movement and direction in a work. Okay, rhythm ni it is work very close to the proportion. Okay, it is very related to the proportion, rhythm. Every artwork have their own rhythm and movement. Okay, setiap jenis artwork, setiap lukisan, poster or anything, dia ada rhythm. Macam video sekalipun, movie, okay, dancing, everything, every type of art has their own rhythm or movement. Okay, that is the beautiful of art. Okay, balance, organizing the element in a work of art to distribute their visual weight pleasingly. And last one, harmony and unity. Okay, harmony and unity ni, is where we take a look at our artwork overall lah. When we put all of the contrast, emphasis, repetition, variety all together, and then it create unity, it create kesatuan pada artwork kita. Okay, balance, organizing the element in work of art to distribute. Okay, balance pun sangat-sangat penting. In order to get a balance, a good artwork, we need to balancing our artwork. Okay, we need to balancing our poster design, right? Okay, I need to go fast. Sample of poster design. Okay, we are going to the last session of my slide. Okay, this is not the last slide because I have a lot of poster design to show to you guys, right? So let's take a look one by one. So this is the sample just now. I just play it one by one. Okay, this is another sample. I take it from the Lion Club International. It is a poster competition. Okay. Okay, and more car. Right. Take a look at their arrangement. This is the poster that we discussed just now. Okay, as you can see, the movement, the rhythm, right? It has every artwork has their own movement. Every artwork has their own rhythm and flow. Right? Okay. All right. So this is the last one. Okay, guys. Okay, so as a conclusion, we meet the end of our session for today. Okay, so as a conclusion, a great poster is the arrangement of design with pure ideation, injected with knowledge, right? So this is it's very true. If you want to create a great, if you want to create a good poster design, we need to know the fundamental of art. We need to know the key, which is the element and the principle. If you know, after you know the element and the principle of design, what is the element? What is the principle? What is the differences between these two, element and the principle? Then you will get an idea, on how to do the poster design. I need to do like this. I need to include this. All right. That's why the knowledge of art, fundamental element and principle of art is very important in art. All right. So I think I would like to finish my session for today. Okay, because now our time is 3:49. Okay, we don't have much time. All right, so thank you very much. I would like to give a thanks to all of you who listened to our session for today. All right, but before I end our session, guys, please don't forget to join our tomorrow session. Okay, it's the continuation for this session. It's the online workshop on trick and tools for poster making. All right, so please come and join us to gain more input on poster making. So until here, please allow me to end my session with few phrase of pantun. Bunga dedap di atas para, anak dusun pasang pelita. Andai tersilap madah bicara, jari disusun, maaf dipinta. Assalamualaikum and bye everyone.
Thank you very much, Puan Anasuha. Thank you. Thank you very much for the very lengthy sharing on the design elements of a poster, also the principle of the poster. Hopefully those who are listening this, whether live or soon recorded, would not feel, Ya Allah, banyaknya benda nak fikir. Alright, it is just all will come into place together as a poster. The step forward would be look at the existing posters yang mana you suka. That's how we learn design, by looking at how others have done it. Look for great posters that you like or great posters that you have seen winning awards and try to map to what Puan Anasuha has shared just now and try to map, this is what it's meant by layout. This is where the focal point is. This is what by color harmony and how they play with composition, for example. So that's how you move forward from here, is by looking what others have done and try to look at what could possibly then be your design. So we have shared with you some parts of content from sustainable energy and the principles of design, including the elements of design in poster making. Basically, poster making is about sampaikan message, is for you to tell a message. So next at 4 o'clock, we'll begin sharing on a little bit more on sustainable energy content. And then we will share the design principles, or how do you make video creation. So stay tuned. We'll come back in 7 minutes. Thank you.
Multimedia University, because MMU is you, leading the digital future. Visit mmu.edu.my.